Hello everyone and welcome back to more of Minecraft Polyworld. Hello Kokich. Alright, today, hopefully, man, I've been doing this whole week, but hopefully today we'll finish the skyscraper at long last. Because quite frankly I'm sick of this build. It might look cool, but I'm probably not even gonna do an interior, to be honest with you. Because the interior is just gonna prolong it even more. Kind of want to go back to the mesa biome, and do something there. But yeah, let's see how far we'll get. We do have a lot of extra sand left for glass, which is good. My only concern is the quartz, but even if I run out, at least now I actually have a fortune pickaxe, because I got that amazing pickaxe, amazing deal. Yesterday. It had fortune free, unbreaking free, and efficiency 4, which is pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. So at least if we need to get more quartz, I'm hoping not, but if we need more, it shouldn't be a problem, because I can get a whole bunch quickly and easily and efficiently. But I don't think that's gonna be a requirement, because as you can see, the build is almost finished. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself, but we shall see. Oh, okay. I'm here. Hello, Rai. Welcome back to the stream. This is a long climb. Jeez. Tearing down these ladders on the way down is also gonna be a pain in the butt, because I'm gonna have to use the shift to hold to stay in place, and breaking the ladder like this is gonna take a while. Alright, and let's keep going. And of course, right now Nvidia wants me to update my drivers. Thanks, Nvidia. Your timing couldn't have been more perfect. Have a dumb but fun idea. Uh-oh. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Polyworld words from versions have a 2 in them. Ah, interesting. So you mean stuff like 12A, 20A, Alpha 1.1.2, Alpha 2.0, stuff like that? Interesting. Yeah, that would be neat. To be honest, I don't know if it's just because I have been doing the polyworld for so long, but I feel like polyworlds are pretty much overdone by this point. I know technically none of the big YouTubers have covered polyworlds before, but I don't know, I kind of don't want to see any other polyworlds, to be honest. If for example you or Soybean or someone started a regular polyworld, even if Steelcat himself, and he's my favorite content creator right now, even if he started a polyworld, I honestly probably wouldn't follow it, just because I am so sick of polyworlds. That is not to say that I'm not enjoying this, and that I won't be continuing this, of course, but do not be alarmed. But I just think that there's enough polyworlds to go around by now. So, oh, in-devs and inf-devs. Not all of them have a 2 in the name, though. Okay, and here I'm gonna go for black. I should actually go for grey instead. Let's go for grey, because I have a lot more grey. No, I'm gonna go for both. So, grey there and black here. Okay. If I would do something like that, it would be unique. That's good. If you just do another Polyworld like everyone else, and that's no fun. Neither for you nor for your viewers. Yep, I'm finally finishing it, Tidiac. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Sorry, Tidiac, just that always gets me. So funny. Can't wait for James to magically not be present and Genbug to magically be. Oh god. If he does that again, I'm considering muting him from the chat for a while. That is not cool. Should never impersonate people, no matter how innocent, quote unquote, your intentions might be. I have a nice view from up here, actually. Pretty cool. What happened to the fog, though? Is this an Optifine thing? Where did the fog go? Okay, now we're gonna do a I wanted to do like a little antenna sort of deal here, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough quartz for this unless I make it 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I was able to do it. Good. Let's see how this looks. Even if it doesn't look good, I don't care. I'm tearing down these ladders. It's gonna take a while, but add iron bars on the top to make it pointy. Okay, I'm not removing the ladders then. I'm gonna go fetch some iron bars. I have a lot of those at least, so that's... Ow. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's have their permission, I guess. In that case, it might be kind of funny, but not a knee slapper. Hello, Bobby. Welcome back to the stream. Be careful here. I don't want to accidentally kill myself. Too soon. Too soon. Okay, first let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, that looks horrible. Okay, let's get some iron bars as you suggested, Idiac. Other than the top though, the rest looks pretty sweet. It does look like a skyscraper. It looks like stacked blocks. You know those stacked cubes, stacking cubes that some of you may have had as kids? It reminds me of those. In hindsight, I probably could have made it taller than this, but like just this took me 4 days to finish. So yeah, I definitely don't want to make it taller. Okay, let's go grab some iron bars. I should have plenty in the warehouse. I think I have like 9 stacks. Break the ladders on top of them so it doesn't take ages to break since you're breaking them on them. Didn't they fix that? I think they changed the ladder ladder physics so that they don't actually have a collision box. I remember reading about that in one version. I think it was 1.3 or something that was changed, and I don't think they ever changed it back. Or maybe they have, I don't know. Okay, also gonna catch some Z's. Just throw the glass away, I no longer need it. Stay on top of them. The hitbox is different, but you can stay on top. It's used mainly for parkour. I swear I read that that it was changed so you can't stay on top of them, but I guess that change was reverted, which is definitely good because that would have been annoying. Okay, let me catch some Z's. Approach with any multi-version world is to take how much time I want each version because it's just not fun. Wait like a day to play non-broken version. I get that, but I honestly don't mind waiting like a day or whatever until I can play the next version because it gives me time to rest up, you know, it gives me time to take a break. Because taking a break is also important. Where do I keep my iron bars? I think I keep them all the way over here, because... Yeah, there we go. Yep, I have plenty. Okay, cool. I think 41 is gonna be enough, but I'm gonna take another stack, just in case. 10 hours minimum each version. I mean, like each... do you do it like me, where the smaller versions you play for just like 1 to 2 hours, and you only play the last version, like for example 1.7.10, you only play the last one for 10 hours, or literally every single one? Because I usually, as you know, I play a version a day, and once I reach the last update of a particular version, I stay on that update for at least 2 weeks, sometimes more depending on the update. Sometimes I go a bit overboard, like in 1.2.5 that had 27 hours of playtime. I think you had the most in beta, right? Beta 1.7, I think you had like over 100 hours on that one. Every single one would be a waste of time for me. Yeah, fair enough. I've been doing it like this and it works for me. I could go all out and play the snapshots like this as well, but honestly I don't feel like it. Most of the snapshots are just minor fixes, and some of them are straight up broken and dangerous, so that's why I don't bother with those. Had 4 days of playtime. Oh, okay. I'd go insane. I spent 3 months in Classic, Rai. I enjoyed most of it, but by the end, in late Classic, I was just like, oh my god, I just want to move on already. I would say in Classic, the most boring bit was multiplayer test, especially early multiplayer test, because you have after 15A, which introduces some new content, 16A, 17A, and 18A, and all of the updates in between, because I was doing every single update, not just the big versions, literally every update, and all of the ones in between basically don't do anything. They don't like add anything to the single player experience whatsoever. So that was definitely the worst, and the second worst was late Classic, because it was almost the same pretty much. The only changes made in late Classic were multiplayer related. So that was not fun, but other than that I did enjoy the rest of Classic. Oh, crap, okay. Cover that up. Hello, Killy, and goodbye, Killy. I want to build mega bases in the void. Interesting. I don't think I'm gonna be building any neither mega bases nor void builds, to be honest. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should probably put glowstone up here, that would be kind of cool. 8, 9. Should I put glowstone up here? What do you guys think? Or should I just put iron bars? I feel like capping it off with glowstone will make it a bit more unique, and also more like a real skyscraper, because skyscrapers in real life have, like, you know, lights at the very top for airplanes. I think I have over 20 double chests full of quartz that I got by mining. Mining off camera, yes, I know what you mean by mining, Kaidiak. it will be uneven. I don't think it will be uneven. I have the base of quartz, and the last layer is also gonna be in between. It's gonna be 8 blocks, basically. And with the quartz and the glowstone up top, it will become 10 total. I can actually fall inside here and become trapped. I mean, if it wasn't Minecraft, I would be trapped. But I can just break my way out. I think I will honestly go for the glowstone. Should have taken glowstone from the start. Those in-dev versions that start with 20 count as a version with a 2 in it. I guess you make your own rules, so you decide. They aren't officially named that, keep that in mind. Just the wiki named them that, because they don't have an official name. Because Notch back then didn't really care about versioning at all. That does look better though, Idiak, you are correct with the iron bars. I will add the glowstone, I think it's gonna look pretty alright. You spent 2 weeks on each classic in-dev version. I spent 1 week. So basically the way I did it was, with the exception of Classic 0.30, because I spent way too much time in Classic. The last in-dev version I spent 1 week in. The last in-dev version I spent 1 week in. The last Alpha 1.1.2_01 I spent an extra week in. Alpha 1.2.6 and Beta 1.7.3. Those are the versions I spent an extra week in. So basically at the end of every era, so to say, I spent extra time. It's 11 PM and you're going to bed. Alright. I swear to God you said that you go to bed at midnight, but it's better to go to bed early, so take care, enjoy your snoozes, and thanks for dropping by. First one is 12A. Yep. Although it's gonna feel kind of weird starting with 12A, to be honest. I'm only ever going to do a playthrough similar to this, where I move through all of the versions for the 20th anniversary of the game. And for that one, I will only be using remakes of important missing versions like 14A_03. I'm not gonna be using remakes of developer builds at all. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the only time I'm gonna be doing something like this in the future. And it's not gonna be a Polyworld at all. I'm not gonna like keep all of the chunks that I generate. And it's only gonna go up to release 1.0. What am I doing? Where's my quartz? There we go. We don't need any of this, any of these. Alright, let's grab some glowstone. $5 my way. Hello, James. Welcome back. Okay, I need 4 of these. You guys have a good day today. Thank you, Killy. And good night to you. Jam. James got his mouse credit card. Okay. Should I have also gotten some? Nah. I don't think trapdoors are gonna be. They're not even gonna be visible from downstairs, so trapdoors don't really make a whole lot of sense. I will need more food though. I have 23 bucks. Nice, congrats. Can buy something nice from Steam. There's a spring sale going on right now. It's Burger King ad. What? I haven't had Burger King in a while, to be honest. Mostly because it's not as good as it was before. Okay, nitpick, you can wait. Tell her after this. Just place the ladders behind the skyscraper. I don't think you'll build anything behind it anytime soon. I don't need ladders on the skyscraper. I only need them right now because I'm in the process of building it. I'm not gonna be making any changes. I don't make changes to my builds, you know that, unless it's the main mansion. You know what the Vape V4 is? No. No, so welcome back, Brandon. Burger King has died in our country. Interesting. I know Subway is dying in the Czech Republic because nobody likes Subway here. We had a Subway in the... So basically there's a university very nearby, both a university and a hospital near where I live. Like just a couple of like just down the road basically. We have a hospital and a university and also a campus, and the campus has a whole bunch of supermarkets and also a food court with a bunch of restaurants, and we had a Subway there for like the longest time. Ever since we first moved in here, the Subway existed, and it actually never had any clients. I only saw like 1 or 2 people buy something from that Subway throughout all 10 years when it was active. And only recently, I think it was last year or the year before, the Subway finally shut down. Nobody here likes Subway. So yeah, Subway is the chain that's dying in the Czech Republic. Burger King is doing alright. It has a decent amount of customers every time I go there. I just, personally, I haven't gone there in a long time because they don't really, I don't know, I don't really like Burger King as much as I used to. Got all the 3D Fallouts on PC except the bad one. Nice. Hated Subway for their pizza. I didn't even know Subway had pizza. Interesting. Okay, there we go. This is much faster. Well, it likes health food except for me. It's not even that healthy though. Or even if it is healthy, IDIAC, most of the stuff that they provide you can just make yourself at home. Like, I really don't see the appeal of Subway unless you're like on the go, for example in an airport or something. Then sure, that makes sense. But eating it like regularly, I don't know. Just make a sandwich at home. It's gonna cost you way less and be just as healthy, if not even more healthy. Like the only reason why I go to fast food places like Burger King and especially KFC is because I cannot make the stuff they provide at home. Because like KFC chicken is requires an industrial fryer pretty much in order to achieve the same taste that regular KFC has. You can try to make your own homemade KFC, but it's not going to be the same. Plus there's also the issue with the spices, you know, the secret recipe as well, so yeah. People have replicated it, but I don't think anyone has cracked the recipe. You can IDIAC, but I just explained that, at least in the case with KFC, it isn't the same. Because the way they prepare it is something that's not really possible in a regular household. Because again, you need an industrial fryer. And not everyone has one of those lying around, you know. Where's the values for the bottom right corner of the screen for a button? Because I can't find it. What do you mean? I like how James just joins these streams to ask coding support questions. Okay. Missing one ladder, I think. Whatever. I'm rich, I have a lot of ladders. That looks kind of goofy. If I place torches on each quartz floor, I think it will look pretty at night, plus mobs won't spawn. I don't care about mobs spawning, but I will place it in the corners. How does that look? That looks a little bit goofy with the glowstone at the top, but at night it's gonna look better, so... Okay, I can't even see because of the freaking sun, whatever. So I shouldn't have broken all the ladders, because now I have to go back up to to place the torches. Bruh. Oh well. Hello Fred, welcome back to the stream. Best GTA intro music? That's a tough question, Rai. I like all of them. I would say the worst is definitely GTA 5 because it feels the most uninspired. Best one, either San Andreas or GTA 4, one of the two. I don't know, it's a tie between those two for me. Right. I have finished the skyscraper. Oh, there's my ladder. I have finished the skyscraper, Fred. I'm just placing some torches now. Favorite is 4. Yeah, 4 is a really good one. Perfectly fits the theme as well. Okay, wait. Don't do that. What am I doing? Let's break these. Come on. Oh, come on. There you go. You misspelled your, James. You said your, not your. Oh, look. When I hold stuff, it actually lights up the area. I didn't even notice that. That's cool. That's an Optifine thing. I know that. Actually, I'm not sure if it's an Optifine thing or a shader thing. It might be a thing with shaders. But I think it's an Optifine thing. Am I even gonna have enough torches for this? I think I am. Intro music for 5 wasn't peak, but the prologue for 5 is really good. 5 in general is a good game. I was actually discussing this today with some folks that 5 has the much better gameplay. I think 5 might honestly be the gameplay peak of the series, because it still has like a sort of arcadey feel like the 3D Universe games, but it's a lot more refined and polished. So 5 definitely has the best gameplay in the series, but 4 has the worst gameplay but the best story and writing. So in my opinion, the perfect GTA game would be one with the gameplay of 5 and the story and writing of 4. That would be the perfect GTA game. Lost motivation for it. Honestly, I didn't think I would finish it. Oh, crap. Okay, come on. There you go. So I don't even know if I want to make an interior to this thing, to be honest. It's gonna take too long. I might make a basic interior for the first floor and that's pretty much it. Because I don't feel like going to the Mesa today. I'm gonna go to the Mesa tomorrow. And set up a little outpost there and start building the Black Mesa research facility. GTA 4 had some good writing. Not FNV level, but pretty good. What is FNV? Yeah, the writing wasn't like the best writing I've ever seen in any video game. Far from it, but for GTA standards, GTA 4's writing was indeed the best. Just do an episode building interiors in the future with new blocks. I could. Fallout New Vegas. Oh, right. I don't know, I think the best writing I've seen in a video game might be Endero, which is a mod for Skyrim. I would say that's the best writing that I have seen. Whatever you say, James. Alright, how are we looking? It's gonna turn nighttime soon. I might stick around here until nighttime comes so I can actually see. Okay, you know what I'm thinking now? I'm thinking that I should have done 2 blocks instead of 1, like a 2-block layer for for the lamp instead of just one. Because just one looks a little bit wonky, but oh, whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna leave it as it is. Well, there you go, there's the skyscraper. I mean, it looks like a skyscraper. Let me take a picture of it. Also gonna take a picture of it at night. It's gonna turn night soon here. I got all my ladders. Out of 200 million accounts bought, I bet that not even 100 people care about these versions. Yeah, I used to care about them, but I no longer do. I mean, if we somehow get the source code for them, that would be pretty cool. But I'm no longer like crazy about them. I can live without them pretty much. Especially since fairly accurate and faithful recreations of them exist. Just change the axis, James. Change it from the y-axis to the x or the z or whatever. Wait, no, this is 2D, so change it to the x-axis. So instead of using height, use the width. Are you calling the versions trash and underwhelming, Cardiac? Also, look at the... Oh, wow. Ooh. I like that. That looks really damn sweet. I mean, the shaders help a lot, but still. That looks awesome. I like that. Nice. Nice. That is awesome. Okay, cool. I should probably sleep now. Before a creeper comes and blows me up. It's a float. So what if it's a float? Just plus equals 1.0 f. Or you can even just do plus equals 1. Or 0.1, for example. It depends on how smooth you want it to be. The lower the number, the slower it is, but also the smoother it will be. I don't know if you're a professional per se, IDAC, but you're definitely better than me, so yeah. I was looking about shaders too late. I don't care. It's gonna look way worse, so. Playing release Minecraft without shaders is cursed in my opinion, because the game just feels dead without them. So reference, I don't know what a reference that is. Is this important? Someone pinged me at memes, amazing. Conclusion, methods world wears makeup in order to look good. Yes, I mean, you know, I said this several times already in my streams. Shaders make any build look good. I mean, look at this castle. Okay, here's an example. Look at this castle. Look at how awesome it looks with shaders. Now look how it looks when I turn the shaders off. It looks like a child made it. So yeah, shaders make everything look good. Song by Underworld. I don't know Underworld. 100% natural. It's a dance classic. Alright. Not a big fan of dance music. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so now, before I do some sort of an interior, I want to visit the bank, because I want to take away some money from the bank, and by money I mean iron blocks, because I'm gonna need a lot of iron for the, whatchamacallit, the, Black Mesa research facility. Gonna need a lot of iron for that, so I'm going to do a withdrawal from there. Where do I keep my ladders? I can never remember. I think here. There we go. Boom, boom. Alright. It's gonna be a little bit scary because I have not lit up the bank. Also, I'm planning once I have taking away all of the iron and gold from the bank, I'm gonna blow this up, because this is such an ugly build that it doesn't deserve to exist. Oh my god, why? Please no. 14A gravel beaches are cool. 14A terrain in general is cool. It's one of my favorite terrain generators from Classic. My absolute favorite is 12A. It's unfinished, sure, but it's really really good, because I love islands. What can I say? Oh look, we have a clerk working. Hello sir, can I please make a withdrawal from my bank account? What do you mean no can do? What do you mean I haven't used this account for so long that the bank is taking over it? Get out of here. I'm gonna break in if I have to. I will use force if I have to. Oh my god, I'm hearing slimes. I think there's guards down there, guys. Okay, how did I do this? Okay, let's break in from here. I got a potato from one of those zombies. Interesting. Look at all these random blocks that Enderman picked up and placed. Okay, the slime is outside. Good. Here's my vault, guys. It's 16 by 16 by 16 cubes of gold and iron. Why is there a gold block missing? Bruh. Bank isn't iconic, Heidiak. It looks like crap. It's great. It's literally a cube, Fred. It's literally a cube. Also, I don't care that I'm using a Silk Touch pickaxe for this. I have 3 of the damn things. I don't really need these. How much iron do I have up here? Jeez. Oh, we have some coal as well. I'm gonna come back for the coal later. How much iron do I have? Oh my god. This is a lot of iron. So I don't want this. I don't want the potato either. I'm gonna eat it. What do I mean I found the vault? I built the vault. Okay, there we go. We're finally at the top. Let's start digging this out. It's at least 38 bucks. Yeah, at least. I will blow it up. Not now, though. I'm gonna blow it up once I have gotten all of the iron and gold from it. So for now it shall stay. But one of these days, the day eventually will come where I destroy the bank completely. Cool atmosphere. If anything has cool atmosphere, it's Mine Test. Also, I'm all out of torches already. Jeez, okay, I should have gotten some more torches. Experimental worlds are compatible with that thing. Okay, cool. Let me go grab some more torches. And also my other pickaxe and the ender chest. I also want to get that coal. I'm running a little bit low on coal. Oh my god, this stupid rotten flesh. I should do something about rotten flesh being near useless in Dev Plus, because even in the modern game, well, quote unquote modern, even in these versions, rotten flesh is kind of useless. Also, I still need to get my villagers back. Oh, Idiac, villager breeding, the way we know it by just giving them food, is introduced in 1.8, so I can actually start breeding villagers in the next version, which I'm kind of excited for, because I really need that. But then again, why should I breed villagers when I can just make a villager spawner? Unless the spawner always spawns farmers, but I don't think that's the case. Okay, so first things first, let me deposit the iron here. And now let's, I need torches, the other pickaxe, and the ender chest, right. Can make it so if you smelt it, you get leather. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense though, unless I guess you smelt it and you get the skin. Well, I don't know, that feels kind of weird. If I had brewing, it could have been a brewing ingredient, but I don't have brewing, so... And I don't plan on adding any brewing mechanics. Okay, where's my meat? There we go. Look. I've used up so much pork since 1.0. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna have to start getting food soon as well. Breeding sentient beings, that's weird. No. They're my slaves. I can breed them whenever I want. Asvi, why do you keep messaging me every time I'm streaming? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I need to take my socks off because it's freaking hot in here. The summer is coming and I hate it. It's already getting hot. Finny bacon? Nah. I should have, but I literally completely forgot about that, Fred. I forgot I could actually do that. I should have made an Infini Gappo. But I didn't, because I'm dumb. Okay. So let me grab the Ender chest, so I have extra storage. The Fortune Pickaxe for the coal, and... torches. Yeah, there we go. We have torches here. Awesome. I'm gonna grab both of these stacks, actually. Alright, and the pickaxe. I guess we're gonna spend the rest of this stream, because we're almost 1 hour into the stream already. We're gonna spend the rest of this stream just mining, I guess, getting this iron. Because again, we're gonna need it for the Black Mesa Research Facility base thing that I'm gonna be building. Oh boy, the sun is setting. Hold on, let me catch some Z's first. After skyscraper, what are you gonna do next? Building the Black Mesa Research Facility, at least a smaller variant of it, in the Mesa biome. So tomorrow we're going to go to the Mesa biome and link it up with the Nether portal. So link it through the Nether with the main base. And then next week, starting Monday, I'm gonna start working on the Black Mesa Research Facility. It's probably gonna take me all week to build, but yeah, that's why I need all of this iron. The majority of the facility is gonna be made out of iron. Because I want it to look like very clean and white and stuff. I love Half-Life as well. It's one of my favorite game series, game franchises. Make rotten flesh remove dye? That also sounds weird. If anything should remove dye, it should be water. I built this in 22A, interesting. Okay, I should light up these corners here, so nothing can spawn on me. Because once I'm down there, I will have no perception of time. So I don't want to come up here and get blown up by a creeper. Okay, back up we go. Let me grab the Fortune Pickaxe. I want to get this coal. Keep in mind, this is 14A terrain, so all of this coal here is like this vein is gonna be massive. Unfortunately, I had to break some of it because right here we have the gold. I want to do I want to fix my computer audio. Do what? Could be part of the fertilizer recipe. I was thinking that, but then it's gonna be like you need 3 things for the fertilizer. It's gonna start feeling a little bit expensive. I don't know. Currently, I'm focusing on just fixing the damn cogs, making them. I mean, they do work, but they don't look correct. Pretty much. their hitbox is broken and their animation as well. So I need to fix that first. That's top priority right now. Okay, I don't want this cobble. Get out of here. And let's switch to the Silk Touch pick. Keep digging. Because I think I have more coal veins around here, probably. Play Black Mesa. Oh, right. Yeah, Black Mesa is a really good remake. It's honestly the best remake that I've ever played. It's even better than the Resident Evil remakes, and those are actually pretty good. Maybe a bone meal substitute. Nah, that is getting ridiculous, right? We don't need 2 bone meals. Fertilizer is enough. I don't want this cobble. Okay, fine, let's place it. Jeez. Okay, there. Right, let's keep digging. I wonder how much this is. It's 16 by 16 by 16. So I can't really do the math right now. Someone else can do it for me. Put it in a new charm. I don't want to add new charms. That charm isn't really going to be all that useful. I think we're good content-wise. Like, the only thing that is missing is machinery, and that's pretty much it. After machinery, it's gonna be multiplayer, and then I want to move on to InfDev Plus, because I'm feeling inspired. I want to get the project over with, preferably before I graduate. Because after I graduate, I want to do some other stuff. Start making my own game. Thief 2 fan missions is something that I've been wanting to do since 2021. And maybe some other projects as well. Can't believe it's 23rd of March already. Time flies so fast. It was like yesterday when it was March 1st. This is gonna take a while to mine all of this out, but I will mine all of it out today in this episode. So even if it takes me an hour, I don't care. And it probably will take me an hour. I also have a slipstone texture concept for InfDev when the time comes. I know. I saw it, you sent it to me. I think it needs more work. It looks a little bit too smooth, a little bit too much like Japa. It should have some like drops of blood. It's supposed to be, it's gonna be called Bloodstone. Because that was the original name of Netherrack before the Nether became a thing. So yeah, since we're gonna call it Bloodstone, it should look fleshy and especially bloody. I want it to look gory. InfDev Plus is gonna be yet another horror mod. If you aren't American. Yep. No, I think you mean 3/23, not 2/23. 2/23 implies that it's February. And it's already March, Fred. Have an idea for it then. Alright. Also, Rai, a word of advice: every time you make a texture, especially a block texture, make sure you like make a texture pack in the base version, like alpha, for example, and place the blocks next to other blocks in the dimension, or even outside of the dimension, like grass, to make sure that they fit with the rest of the existing blocks, or with the rest of the style, because that is something very important. InDev Plus had a lot of inconsistencies like that, which most of them have been resolved by now, but I have learned my lesson and I don't want to repeat the same mistakes. Can't believe I got that wrong. Yeah, you still live in the past and I don't blame you. Again, time flies so fast. I feel like it was only a month ago when it was New Year's Eve. And it's already like, we're already 3 months into the year. It's quite crazy. And this pickaxe is about to break already. Because it doesn't have unbreaking. I have another Silk Touch pickaxe which has unbreaking. I have 2 of them actually. That is why I'll be using one of them for this. Because having 2 Silk Touch pickaxes is a bit overkill. I hardly ever use Silk Touch. I only really use it for museum blocks. I could also use it for stone, I guess, but I have plenty of stone right now, and I don't mind spending coal to smelt cobblestone into stone. Hello, Tristan, welcome back. Oh, that was not supposed to happen, whatever. That too. I really wish I could place torches on glass, but I can't. I spat on my screen yet again. Jeez. Why do I keep doing that? I talk too much. Okay, good enough. I'm gonna have to... It's about time I clean my screen anyway. I clean it once a week. I feel like Pac-Man right now. Waka waka waka. How are we doing on inventory space? Oh, we have plenty more. I shouldn't have even taken this chest with me, because I won't even need it. Like, this pickaxe is gonna break before I fill up my inventory. So I'm gonna have to go back and get another one. There it goes. Okay, let's go get the other pickaxe. Tristan the movie. I don't get that. How much iron did you put in there? 16 by 16 by 16. So it's a large, same with the gold. It's a large cube that's 16 in width, 16 in length, and 16 in height. I built this in classic 22A because I wanted to get a lot of free gold and stuff. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this mess. This table was ruined by the freaking Enderman. Day, month, year is the right format. United States units are trying to be quirky and unique. I don't think US people are the only people that actually use that. I think Australians also use it. I don't know if it was Australians, but I think other countries use it as well. It's not just the US. Okay, so what pickaxes do I have here? Silk Touch Unbreaking, I need this. Efficiency, Unbreaking, and Silk Touch. Let's get this one. I don't want to use my Fortune pickaxe, because Fortune is important. Okay, but do they drive on the wrong side of the road? I think they do. So if you're gonna get a license there, good luck. I mean, I guess you get used to it, but still. Asian countries mostly use year, month, day, which is also right. Have no respect for your filthy time, length, and weight measurements. Oh yeah, I should have stored these. Hold on. I'm gonna go back and store them while I can. They drive on the right side. That's weird. I thought they drive on the left side because, you know, they're under the UK and all that. Because I think Canada drives on the left side. Or was it depending on which part of Canada? Like, because they also have like a French part, French area. Okay, let me store these right here. I'm definitely gonna have like more than a double chest worth of iron by the end of this. I should probably also get the goat. If I get this quickly enough, like within half an hour, if I get everything from the bank, I doubt it, but if I get everything from the vault within half an hour, I'm also gonna grab the gold as well, to be honest. But if I don't, whatever, I'll get the gold when I need it. It's because having to convert from feet to yards and inches is so much simpler than literally dividing by 10. Hello, Potato, welcome back to the stream. I don't really care about the American measurements, they confuse me. I don't care enough to learn them. That is kind of true, Potato. Kelvin is the like the OG temperature measurement, pretty much. Canada use metric officially, but a lot of people and companies use imperial because that's the way it should be. Exactly, yes. Yes, Fred. I also don't know how many miles are kilometers. I only know kilometers and meters, not miles. Metric is better of simple conversions. Mate system. Temperature doesn't exist. Prove me wrong. Prove me that temperature exists, okay? I feel like exploring this cave here. It might be cold down here. There is not. Okay, that was the most disappointing cave I've ever seen. Let me cover it back up. Oh, I forgot to store the coal. Whatever. Temperature actually technically doesn't exist. Temperature is just a human construct. I suppose, yeah, you could say that for pretty much anything, really. Celsius is so superior that if you want to convert C to K, you just have to add plus 273. I can never remember that number though, that's the problem. It would have been a lot easier if it was just plus 100 or something. Oops, I did not mean to do that, whatever. Getting a head start on the next layer. So I'm genuinely curious to see if an unbreaking free pickaxe can break all of these blocks. This is an interesting experiment here. I feel like, honestly, I feel like it took me longer to build this vault with all this iron than it is gonna take for me to harvest it all, to collect it all. Yeah, Kelvin is only used in science. Normal people use Celsius. If you use Fahrenheit, you're dead to me, Sunny Jim. You have a total of 4,096 blocks. That's a lot. I'm glad I did this. You see, IDAC, this is why you play Classic. Because you get a whole bunch of freebies. In-dev as well. Because in in-dev, it might not be creative mode, but every time you mine an ore, you get 1 to 3 of the actual block. So like if you mine iron ore, you get 1 to 3 blocks of iron. Which is like so profitable. That is why I love playing in-dev and Classic, especially in-dev, because in-dev is also like proper survival. But you also get a lot of bang for your buck in in-dev. In-dev is honestly the best. It's my favorite phase. Creepy cave noise from that cave. It's not even that creepy game. Chill out. So weird. I don't know, they might be weird, but some of my best friends are from the US, so Americans are cool. Which actually doesn't matter for anything outside science and cooking, which is just edible chemistry. Fun fact, soup is a mixture. Like literally, it's a mixture of water and a bunch of other stuff like spices and vegetables and whatnot. It's a potion. Soup is a potion. Heard it here, folks. This is an educational channel. That is literally what we learned in chemistry, by the way. Our teacher was just like all of a sudden, okay guys, okay kids, soup is a mixture. And we're like, what? I mean, I guess, but how is this chemistry? I have a confession to make. Oh boy, what is it? Is the ocean soup? Ocean is also soup. That is something else we studied actually. Yeah, ocean is also soup because it has water, it has salt, it has seaweed, planktons, and other stuff. I forgot what else. It has like some other minerals or something. I have barely played InDev. Well, get to it then. InDev is the best. And you cannot convince me otherwise. The only bad things about InDev are things that just need minor tweaking. Chemistry is important to make drugs. Dev Plus is the best. I don't wanna sound like I'm full of myself, but yeah, currently InDev Plus is the best InDev mod. A very close second would be InDev Defense, but I don't really like to compare InDev Plus with InDev Defense, because InDev Defense does its own thing. It is vastly different to both vanilla InDev and InDev Plus, so that's why I don't really pit the two against each other. Both mods are great and offer a unique gameplay experience. Polyworld is still on 20A. When did you start your Polyworld? I didn't even know you were making a Polyworld, Fred. Mine is a 1.6.4. You're gonna surpass me, Iriac, at this rate. Because I'm gonna be a 1.7 for at least 3 weeks from now, and the 4th week I'll be taking a break off of YouTube. So next week and the week after that, I'm gonna be a 1.7 and doing streams. After that, I'll take a week-long break, and then I'll move on to 1.8. So basically, I'm gonna be a 1.7 for a month. I play too much. Yeah, you do. You should focus on your studies. In hindsight, I should too. I've mined out quite a big chunk of this, and my pickaxe is still on almost full health. So Unbreaking 3 really is a good enchant. No, studies are worthless. Minecraft isn't. Can you make money off of Minecraft though? I mean, technically you cannot make money off of the stuff that you study either. You just need a diploma in order to get a well-paid job. Even if you don't know any of the stuff or you don't use any of the stuff that you learned, you still need the freaking diploma. And that is one thing I really hate about the modern educational system. But that is a topic for another time. InDev Plus school. Based on my channel from years ago, I really need to catch up. Alright. I don't remember what I learned in class 35 of chemistry, but I will remember when I built my cool houses and stuff. Yeah, I remember the first world that I had all the way back in beta. I had basically built like a massive town. I had like a hotel, I had a museum. Even back then I had a block museum, believe it or not, where I gathered every single block in the game. I had my own personal house. I didn't have a mansion though. I did have a sandcastle, I remember. I had a strip mine, a very long strip mine, which got me about 250 diamonds. And I really wish I had that world, to be honest. I really wish I saved that world. But I didn't, because back then I was a dumb kid. Education system logic. Having a diploma, being good according to society. Yeah, and if you think about it, a lot of smart and even successful people dropped out of university. Like Steve Jobs, Gabe Newell. I'm not sure about Bill Gates, but Gabe Newell. Who else? I think even Einstein dropped out of university. So a diploma doesn't mean that you're smarter. If anything, usually dumber people are the ones that have a diploma. Not always, of course, but in a lot of cases, I have noticed that. All that matters is the grade. All that matters is to get a passing grade, really. Because in my university, as long as you get a passing grade, you're good. If you get like a very good grade on basically everything for the entire year, you're allowed to get a scholarship. But you just need to... There's another missing block here. Did I really miss these blocks? That's annoying. But yeah, like, in order to get the scholarship, you have to do well, but in order to just pass, you just have to get a passing grade. So a lot of people just half-ass the assignments. There's, I think, only one person in my original study year. I don't know about future years, because I'm currently in year 3. But in my study year, out of everyone that started at the same time that I did, only one guy actually got the scholarship. And another guy got close, but that's pretty much it. A lot of coal here, that's good. I'm gonna start getting the coal soon. After I mine out this layer and my inventory fills up, I'm gonna grab that coal. Okay, but why is YouTube censoring my stuff? YouTube does that a lot, Potato. College is just life safe mode. I mean, college... I don't know about college, but university sucks. I can tell you that much. Sometimes taking bigger risks gives you bigger rewards. I understand why people feel more comfortable with college, considering how aggressive capitalism in the market is. Colleges shouldn't be that expensive, mainly considering most of them are just like schools. Honestly, yeah, colleges shouldn't be that expensive. Even universities shouldn't be. Like, I feel like I've barely learned anything in my 3 years of university. And the little that I have learned in university, I could have learned myself. The only reason why I'm there is for the diploma, really. Pretty much the same thing, I suppose. Isn't college more like a high school too? Like a slightly more challenging version of high school? Whereas university is like the real deal? Society doesn't really let people take risks though, because there's nothing to fall back on if you fail. Exactly, that's a big problem. People like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, etc. had rich parents to support them if they failed, meaning they could take the risk and not end up with nothing. Exactly. We live in a messed up society, pretty much. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm full. So let me deposit all of this here. And keep digging. Some people are just in university for the diplomas. I don't know why. Because you kind of need them. You might not need them to get a job, but you do need them to become, like, for example, a manager and get paid a lot and do nothing but sit on your ass all day. That's why. And that is why I'm extremely pissed at the way things are. Because, like, my dad, for example, he does very well with his job, but no matter how well you do, if you don't have a stupid university diploma, you can never become a manager. My dad would make a perfect manager, but no. He needs a diploma, and he doesn't have one. He finished a specialized high school, like a technical high school. But he doesn't have a university diploma, so he can never become a manager. Because that makes perfect sense. It's bullshit. I don't even care if I swear right now. It's absolute bullshit. So I have to like basically throw away my mental well-being for a stupid sheet of paper. Just so I get paid more in the future and do less. Creepy cave noise. Probably because I'm in the dark. I should light this area up soon. Two whole rows of full stacks and you're still not done. Of course I'm not. I have a lot. And I have this much gold as well. It's only been 12 minutes since I continued doing this though, so we're actually very close to the bottom. I might also mine out all of the gold as well in this episode. I might have enough time for that. Again, if I finish with this by 8:30 for the last half hour, I'm gonna mine out the gold as well. And then blow up the bank. I'd be a perfect manager. I'm glad at doing nothing and yelling at people. Exactly, potato. But unless you have a diploma, forget about it. At least here, I don't know, maybe in other countries it's more normal, but here it works like that and it pisses me off. Remember when my classmates was defending Elon Musk? Oh my god. I remember when I was like idolizing Elon Musk when I was a dumbass teenager. Holy crap, I was so dumb. For the record, I hate Elon Musk nowadays. Alright, let's grab some of this. I think Elon Musk is an idiot. Cardiac based. Besides his hair loss. Yeah, Elon Musk is not smart at all. Elon Musk is a absolute moron. If you've seen what's his face? Mudahar made a video recently about Elon Musk and Twitter. And it was a shit show. Like Elon Musk was like, okay guys, please redo the entire stack. Without knowing what he's talking about. He's an absolute moron. Alright, let's continue. Melon Usk. Yeah. I don't want that, oh my god. Okay. He got lucky, yep. Hot tech, I don't care for Elon, but I like what he's done for Twitter. What has he done for Twitter though? Other than kill it? Well, I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, that is a good thing. So I agree with you, Fred. Isn't Twitter blue $11 now? Yeah, I think it is. It started out at 8 and now it's 11. It's ridiculous. What's even more ridiculous are the clowns that actually pay for that. Imagine paying for Twitter blue. Like, most subscription services in general are dog shit, but Twitter blue? Really? Zach Wheatley in Portal 2, a complete moron who got lucky, gained a ton of power, and is nearly destroying everything as a result. That is the best definition of Elon Musk I have ever read, Potato. Good job. Pretends to know code. Yeah, that is so cringe, people pretending to know code. He's done nothing besides ruining the social media. Yeah, and that's a good thing, because Twitter, it's about time Twitter dies. It's a toxic platform that shouldn't exist. He's got rid of the pop-up that stops you from scrolling down if you don't sign up. Bruh. I'm glad I don't use Twitter. The only thing I made with code is a word alphabetized in Python. was a project for the AP test. I started studying Python back in 2019 during my gap year, right after I had finished high school, because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my life then. So I started learning Python, and I didn't really like it because I already had some experience with Visual Basic, and I was also learning Java. So Python, it was so different that it just caught me off guard, and I never got into it. And now that I actually am quite better with Java, I'm no expert by any means, but I'm a lot better and primarily used to Java. I just don't see myself learning Python at all anymore. Well, because I got a 5 on the test. Interesting. Congrats. Art Twitter is actually alright, but Jesus, outside of that, just no. What I feel like you say that only because you're an artist, Idiac. There's a lot of questionable art on Twitter as well. Not as much as DeviantArt, but you can find stuff there that's gonna keep you up at night. Some meme celebrities are cool too, but in general, Twitter is pretty cringe. Yep, Twitter is cringe, and the biggest problem is that it's also toxic. Like, I don't know why Twitter users have to be like the most toxic individuals on the planet, but they really are. I wasn't necessarily referring to the diversity art, I was more so referring to stuff like the Sonic. You know, the Sonic fandom's art. So, I'm sure you know what I mean, no? The MLP art. Stuff like that. I've seen things. Oh, rhinos. Well, that's cool, Idiac. There's only one artist I follow on Twitter, and I don't even follow them as much, because they just draw stupid VTubers all the time. Which I couldn't care less about. They had like this really nice OC going, really unique. With a really pretty design, and then they just threw it out the window for stupid VTubers. DeviantArt is just cringe. Yeah, DeviantArt is the worst. It's sad because it's supposed to be like a perfect place for artists to show off their creativity, but instead it's full of toxic stuff and awful projects. Yeah, MLP, My Little Pony, Idiac, and Sonic. Yeah, I don't get it, Fred. Like 40-year-old men watching a show for little girls, and I mean, I guess watching the show isn't really a problem, but they were obsessed with it. So that's why I find it creepy. Delinquent art. Yeah, every fandom has its bad apples. Newgrounds also has a lot of crap stuff, but I guess you have a point. Binding of Isaac and Super Meat Boy came from Newgrounds, so it's not all bad. It's just important. No. Okay. These slimes are driving me crazy, by the way. They're constantly making noise. Flash Game Paradise. I find that the quality standard in Newgrounds is either amazing stuff or pure garbage. So it's kind of inconsistent in that regard. Again, Binding of Isaac and Super Meat Boy, or the original Meat Boy, was on Newgrounds as a Flash game. It was great, and it gave birth to the honestly one of the best platformers ever made. Super Meat Boy. I love it to death. And also, it didn't necessarily give birth to Binding of Isaac, because the demo for Binding of Isaac came after the game. But I think that Meat Boy and inspired Super Meat Boy, and Super Meat Boy inspired Binding of Isaac, along with, of course, Zelda. So in general, Edmund Macmillan's career started with Newgrounds, and that's why Newgrounds has a soft spot on me. The Basement Collection also, which was released on Steam, which is just a collection of all of the games that Edmund made on Newgrounds. It's pretty good. Like they're very creative games, both in terms of art style and also in terms of gameplay. Celeste is on my list, Idiac. And you should play Super Meat Boy. It's tough as nails, but really good, really rewarding. The only part of Super Meat Boy I don't like is the bonus chapter, Chapter 7, the Cotton Alley. That one is just difficult for the sake of being difficult. It doesn't even feel fair. That one, they could have made the game without it and it would have been perfect. Then you're definitely gonna love Super Meat Boy, Idiac. Play it. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. If you love difficult games and especially difficult platformers, Super Meat Boy is the platformer. I'll play it eventually. It's not really high up on my list right now. Right now I'm playing some series. The Infamous series, the Valve Complete Pack, and the GTA series. Those are currently on my list. Okay, it's almost 8:30, and we're almost at the bottom. So I might also get the gold. Still need to decide. Keep in mind that it will take me about 5 minutes to organize all this, do the inventory management stuff. But I think this pickaxe will also last me until I get everything from the gold as well. Play the Fallout series. The Fallout series are higher on my list. I will be playing those fairly soon. Probably in about... Oh, there we go. Probably I'll be playing those in about a year time, right? In 1 or 2 years at most, I'll reach them. I heard Pizza Tower is good. I don't know anything about Pizza Tower. I only know it by name. People were discussing it. I don't know what it's about. I only played Wario Land 3. No, Wario Land 1 for the Game Boy. Super Mario Land 3 Wario Land. That's what it's called. That's the only one I played. It was alright, I guess. It was a bit jank. God tier, you have to play it. I will when the time comes. I do things my way. Okay. Currently I prioritize story-driven games, because those are what I'm into. I play the occasional fun game, like that's more gameplay oriented on the side, like Just Cause 2 or Spelunky, but the main games that I'm playing and that I'm playing the most of are story-driven. Okay, how many do we have left? Only 2 layers. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be getting the gold today, guys, because these 2 layers It's probably gonna take me about 10 minutes. So we're looking at 8:40 when if I'm going to start with this, it's gonna be around 8:40. So that's definitely not gonna be enough time. I could start with it and only get like half of it done, and the other half tomorrow. But I don't really need gold right now. I need iron. So I think I'm just gonna leave it be. Doesn't gameplay a bit. You should try Bioshock. Bioshock is also fairly high up on my list. Primarily because it's inspired by System Shock, and the original System Shock is made by Looking Glass Studios, who are the same people that made Thief, the Thief franchise. And the Thief franchise is one of my favorite franchises ever. I love immersive sim games. Immersive sims are the best. And I do know that Bioshock is also considered an immersive sim. It's like a spiritual successor to System Shock. So it's definitely on my list. And quite high up on the list as well. But first I want to play System Shock. And I'm going to be playing System Shock once I'm done with Thief. Because currently I'm clearing my Thief 2 fan mission backlog. Once I'm done with that, I'll replay Thief 3. I'll also play some the Dark Mod fan missions. And Thief 3 fan missions. And after that, it's on to System Shock and then Bioshock. So it's going to take a while, but that's the plan. Also, Fred, if you like Bioshock, definitely. I don't know about System Shock, because again, I haven't played it yet. I just heard that it's good. Bioshock is a spiritual successor to it, so perhaps you could try it. But definitely try out Thief. Especially if you love stealth games. Because Thief is not only immersive, like Bioshock is, but it's also a stealth game. And one of the best stealth games ever made, in my opinion. It's even better than Metal Gear Solid. In fact, Metal Gear Solid, especially the later games, are more action-oriented than stealth. An absolutely amazing biomes of plenty seed. I spawned in a cherry grove near a redwood forest in Magic Grove, but I won't be able to update to 1.20 because of the cherry. RIP. Oh boy, okay, yeah, and I'm also gonna have to go back and deposit all this stuff. I'm definitely not gonna have enough time to grab the gold. Oh well. This much iron should be enough, though, to build at least a small section of Black Mesa. I'm not planning to recreate the entire facility, obviously. Just the starting area. Less modded items and blocks can be somehow made vanilla in the mod. I've been meaning to try the first two System Shocks for a while, but again, I'll do it when my audio is fixed. Alright. Sounds like a plan. You might also want to look into Thief. As I said, especially if you like stealth games. You're definitely going to enjoy it. And it's also has a very unique vibe to it. It's kind of like steampunk meets a Victorian era times. Because like, there's castles and like mansions made out of cobblestone and stuff, like Victorian era architecture, but at the same time there's also like basic electricity. It's a very weird, very unique. I love it. Thief is great. It's medieval punk, yes. Exactly, Bobby. Me and Bobby here, we know each other from Thief. Fantastic games. 12A terrain really requires terrain smoothing. Yeah, the 12A terrain is the messiest, I think, out of all the terrain generators. 13A has a lot of flat areas. And 14A and 15A are pretty alright, but 12A is very messy. Love storage games I recommend. I know, Rai, I know. Yeah, you really remind me of my that one classmate I had. He kept bugging me to play the Fallout games. That was like 4 years ago, and I told him, dude, they're on my list, but they're not priority right now. But they are higher up on the list now. I'm inching towards them. As I said, in about like probably 2 years time, I'm gonna be playing them. I am gonna start with Fallout 1 though. Fallout 1 and 2, and then I'll play 3, New Vegas, and 4. And 5. Probably Fallout 5 is gonna be out by the time I start playing the Fallout games. Okay, what do I do here? I guess I'll place down some torches. I'll probably throw away the rest. Nah, let's eat this pork chop. Okay, grab the rest of this, and I'll go with storages, and then the last layer, and we're gonna be done. Alley, not a lay, right? I don't think I'm gonna enjoy Fallout 1 and 2 all that much. I don't like top-down RPGs all that much. And they're also quite jank from what I've seen and heard, so... But I am gonna play them. I'm not gonna 100% them. Normally I 100% games, but... The Fallout, the original Fallouts, I'm not gonna go for 100% on those. I'll just play them to experience them. Okay. Let's store this iron. Let's get the rest of it from here. That's a lot of iron. I'm gonna have to fill up a second double chest. Thank God for shift clicking, by the way. That is one thing I don't miss about the old versions of the game, the lack of shift clicking. It made inventory management so slow and tedious. Okay, I'm gonna also craft these into coal blocks. Gameplay's fine. Alright, don't worry about it. You need to play it at like 720 480p, or else it will be extremely zoomed out. Oh boy. Old games be like. Okay, I don't need these torches anymore. I'm also gonna store these away. Oh, I might as well get this coal block and put it in the furnace upstairs. This one. Okay, yes, the torches go in here, and let's go back and get the rest of that. Okay. Oh my god, look at all these slimes. Jesus Christ, I don't want to deal with you. So if you want the original experience, you'll probably need mods. Yep, I know. I've played enough old games to know that playing old games without mods is pretty much a suicide mission. VTMB, Thief, all of these old games just require mods to function. The old GTA games. Got rid of children. Oh. Why? Could you kill children or something? Please don't demonetize me, YouTube, for discussing a game. Not real life. I guess it doesn't make any difference to YouTube if it's a game or not, but... Yes. Oh. Okay, I see. It's more fun in real life. You can do that in Deus Ex as well. Oh yeah, Deus Ex is another... It is the original game, is another game that basically requires mods to function. I've only played Deus Ex Human Revolution. I should play the other games as well. Hey Bobby, do you recommend I even bother with Invisible War, or should I skip it? Because I heard that it's really bad, and normally I skip the bad games in a series. I do have it on Steam, I just don't know if it's worth investing time in it. You're the Deus Ex expert here, so... It's quite gory. Throw them in the water. Got punished hard, interesting. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna use this iron that I have here for the flooring of the skyscraper. I'm not gonna do the interior now, of course. I'm definitely not gonna have enough time for that, but I will do the flooring. And I'll do the interior as IDX suggested in a later episode, in a later version when there's even more options for interior design. That's when I'll do the interior of the skyscraper. For now, I'll just do the flooring. And I'll make it out of iron, because I think iron is gonna fit well with the like modern aesthetic that I was going for. Invisible War is skippable. It's the same engine used in Thief Deadly Shadows. Oh yeah, I remember that you told me about that. Can barely kill any important characters. There's a lot of possibilities. Alright. If you say so, you're the boss. I'm just a noob here. I left my comfort zone, which is up to release 1.0. I guess up to release 1.2, really. 1.3 is crap because of the internal server, so up until 1.2 is my comfort zone. But would you say that Invisible War is worse than Deadly Shadows? Because I quite enjoyed Deadly Shadows. Like, sure, it was a bit jank, but it still felt like a Thief game, unlike a certain other Thief title. I'm sure you know which one I mean. Some loading areas, I see. That doesn't bother me too much. And they can probably be easily modded out. Yeah, Deadly Shadows was awesome. It was the first Thief game I actually played. I played it before Thief 1 and 2. I played Thief 3 first, Thief 2 second, and Thief 2 third. I played them completely out of order. 1.7, 1.8 are good. Yeah, they're good versions. Okay, I no longer needed this chest. I could have left it back at home, but whatever. 1.9 would be a dowsy, as I said before. Yeah, I'm bracing myself for that. Invisible was a major downgrade compared to Deadly Shadows in the Thief trilogy. Yeah, I heard a lot of bad things about it. Hardly anyone defends that game. Doozy. I don't know how else to say it. That's how I know it from cartoons, Juicy. Not an English native speaker, right? Unlike you in your with your Atlantis English. Okay. I'm gonna light this up because I don't want anything spawning down here, because I will be coming back here for the gold at some point in the far future. So I want to future-proof this. There we go, this should be good enough. 1.9 is only mad because of combat, everything else is pretty cool. 0.12 will be pretty good, advancements are cool. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to get all of them again for like the 4th time, Potato. I'm sick of getting all these achievements over and over again. I should go this way. Just don't participate. YouTube Rewind. There aren't any more YouTube Rewinds. I think the last one we had was in 2021. Maybe even 2020, I don't remember. We have free V-Bucks. For the ones that have a checklist. It's still unacceptable that some advancements are gonna reset though, Potato. All of them should stay forever. Not just a select few. 2019, I think, yeah. Honestly, it's for the best that they stopped doing YouTube Rewind, because it was getting really cringy. Look at this awesome skyscraper. It actually looks like a skyscraper. I'm very proud with how it came out. Would be cheating if I replace 20 chunks with diamond blocks with the 1.1 snapshot creative exploit? No. I could have done that, but I just gave myself a full double chest worth of diamond blocks. I don't think I'm gonna need any more than that. Okay, where's the middle? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is the middle. Oh wow, it's dark here. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, we're also gonna use water here as well. For now, let's just do the flooring. "2018 was the worst YouTube Rewind. How advancements always get updated, so if you complete Adventure Time 1.12 as more biomes get added, you have to get the achievement again." Oh my god, why, Mojang? Why? That is so annoying. Color glass is so good in these shaders. It's good, but it kind of looks like 19A glass. It's kind of weird. Because need no blocks above it. Well, rip. I don't need a beacon all the way out here, Idiac. I hardly ever come out here in the 15A chunks. So I don't really need a beacon out here. So it's fine. Okay, I should prepare my bed to sleep. It's kind of logical, but I can understand why people get annoyed. Even still, actually, I guess that isn't... Okay, yeah, that isn't that big of a problem then, Potato. Because I'm gonna be visiting new biomes anyway, because this is a Polyworld after all. I want to have all of the biomes. But yeah. Will a minecart be slowed down if the rails are on soul sand? That is a good question. I don't think you can even place rails on soul sand. Can you? I don't think you can, because it makes you sink a little bit. So I don't think it actually counts as a full block, even though it is. You can. The hitbox is a full block. Oh, okay. Interesting. There's a collision is in a full block. Alright. It's gonna take me a while to reach 1.12. I really hope that I reach 1.12 before I have to go to university in the Netherlands, because once I'm there, keep in mind I won't be streaming at all. Or if I'm gonna be streaming, it's gonna be like only in the weekends. Because I won't only be busy, but I also won't have a proper streaming setup. Because my desktop is gonna stay here. So yeah, just keep that in mind. That's one of the many reasons why I'm banking on not going there until next year. Because it's not only gonna save us some money, so I don't have to pay rent, but also it means that I get to keep streaming on here for a little while longer. I would rather finish the Polyworld, reach 1.19 or 1.20 or whatever version before I have to go there and inevitably stop streaming. Don't bother getting serious dedication before 1.16 because in 1.16 plus it was safe, but in 1.12 to 1.15 will get replaced by the 1.16 one. What are you talking about, Potato? Okay, so let's place these down. This looks fairly nice. This looks really good for a flooring. I like this. I'm also going to be using glowstone for this as well, for the ceiling. But for now I'll just do the ground floor. Then I'll go and place the dirt in the flatlands where the sand was. And that's gonna be the end of the episode. Online school should always be an option. Tell that to my university, alright? I agree with you though. I much prefer online education and online work even. But especially online education, because I get to stay at home and I'm a lot more productive than I am in person. Because in person I just get distracted when everyone just talks all the time. It's really annoying. What about redstone lamps? Maybe, but those need to be activated, Fred. So I don't feel like it. Because they're gonna be on the ceiling. I'm gonna need to have levers next to them, and that's gonna look weird. Investment serious dedication in 1.12 to 1.15. You need to use up a diamond hole. 1.16 plus, you need to make a netherite hole. The pre 1.16 investment doesn't count for 1.16 plus. Oh. RIP. I haven't used a single diamond hole. I think the only time I used up a diamond hole was sometime in... No, wait, yeah, I haven't never used up a diamond hole before. Because in dev and inf dev I was using golden holes, because for some reason those had more durability than even diamond holes. So yeah, I've actually never used up a diamond hole before. Okay, and now we can just place a bunch of torches here so nothing spawns. Okay, there we go. So the plan is every one of these things is gonna be a floor, and I'm gonna have like some offices and whatnot, and this is gonna be the reception, but that's a project for another time, and that won't even be tomorrow or next week. It's gonna be whenever. Okay, so let's go back, let's update the notice board. And get rid of this dirt as well. Get more distracted online. I mean, to each their own. I know that most people are like you, Idiac, but personally I work best when alone, in silence. Yeah, the lighting in these shadows is pretty good. It's a little bit too bright on the outside though. I wish it was a bit darker. But indoors these shadows look amazing, and also at night. Daytime is too bright. I think gold should have durability in between stone and iron. I think gold should have special properties. Basically every single Golden Age mod has gold tools have a special property, and Triple S has Silk Touch. I forget what BTA does with gold, but I think they also do something with gold tools. In-depth plus gold tools have the golden weapons have looting, the golden tools have silk touch, and the golden hoe has fortune. So yeah. Fancy offices with bookshelves and leaves. I will. But again, it's gonna be a project for another time. Actually, I might do it tomorrow, in fact. We'll see. Okay, so task 7. Task number 7. Do the skyscraper interior. I might do this tomorrow. Because I'm also gonna need iron for that as well, for each floor. So might as well do it tomorrow. We're gonna have carpets as well. Have plenty of those. Okay, let me just store some of this crap. I'm gonna do some inventory management now. Gold is really damn weak in comparison to stone and iron. Honestly, the reason why there shouldn't be online work was cool. It's just the people on top are being paranoid you're not working. That is true. That's very true. That was harder than rock. You can literally twist with gold objects in your hands. Yeah, gold is a very soft metal. That's why gold should have like magical properties. At least gold isn't entirely useless anymore in the modern game, like it was for a very long time. It's not entirely useless, but golden tools are entirely useless. I don't even know why golden tools exist, considering that the only time you would ever use a golden tool is, for example, if you're just starting out and you get like a golden sword in a spawn chest or something, or like a chest near spawn. Otherwise, I don't see any logical reason why you would ever use a golden tool in the modern game. So gold itself might not be useless, but golden tools are. Like, why do they even exist? I don't like IRL school because I'm not a people person. Isn't gold in a redstone recipe? Yeah, gold is primarily used for redstone and piglin bartering, pretty much. In the modern game. And no, I don't think it's used for golden apples anymore. Gold tools have a higher chance of getting better enchants. Yeah, but why would you need, like, for example, a golden tool with unbreaking 3 has the same durability as a diamond tool. And it's still, like, a golden pickaxe still cannot mine anything other than coal and stone. So it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to enchant your golden tools. Even a golden shovel doesn't make sense, because shovels are fairly fast. The only thing you want on a shovel is unbreaking, so it lasts longer. So golden tools are still completely useless, Iriac. That is no reason to say that they're not useless. We should pay you to go to uni. Yeah, it's a lot of all work, no gain, or something like that. Guess they exist for consistency. They just exist because Notch added them back then and he just left them. And Mojang don't really care anymore. That's why they exist. They have no purpose. They have no purpose in life, just like me. Oh wow, self-roast. Oh boy, okay. Sun is going down. Just came up with an idea for InvDev Plus. If you don't have an idea, if you don't have the idea already, I'll tell you. Okay. By the way, I just found out yesterday that efficiency 2 diamond shovels can insta-mine with haste too. Efficiency 4 can insta-mine without haste, I'm pretty sure. So in case you have to dig stuff, just get an efficiency 2 shovel and a beacon. Yeah, that's cool until you realize that it doesn't really help out the mobs either, because golden armor is also trash. Okay, let's get back and we're gonna end it off just on time as well. So honestly, tomorrow I think I'm just going to work on the interior. I have a lot of bookshelves, so might as well use them for something. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna spend the entire episode working on the interior of the skyscraper, and next week is gonna be the focus on the Black Mesa Research Facility. I could make a piston elevator, but that's gonna require a lot of space. Like half of um, the skyscraper is gonna be used up by redstone. So instead of that, I'm just gonna have like a spiral staircase probably. Full gold armor is 1/2 armor bar worse than chain armor. I don't know why they did that. I don't know either. That is something that is also a problem in In-Depth Plus though. Like originally, before I added the charms, golden armor in In-Depth Plus had more of a use. But right now only the helmets have a use, because they give you respiration. All of the other effects that the golden armor had was moved to charms and amplified to make them even more useful. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today, folks. Tomorrow we're going to do the interior of the skyscraper. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, so thank you all for watching and have a good one. Bye bye.